Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this market overview. First of all, I want to apologize for not doing the live stream today as I promised, but things came up and I wasn't able to do the live stream, so that's how it is. Unfortunately, sometimes I just didn't have time to do it, but I will do it tomorrow. So this is me saying tune in tomorrow. I'm gonna leave a link here below to the stream. This is the channel. So I'm gonna leave a link here below this video. What you need to do is to click the link, and there will be a follow button which you can push. So push the follow button and you will get like a notification through your email when you sign up, and you'll get a notification when I start streaming. So that's something you can do if you are interested in joining me in a live stream tomorrow. So that's all I gotta say about that. I'm sorry guys for you that were waiting on the stream, but instead I'm gonna do this market overview. So first things first, let's talk a little bit about the two trades I had on over the weekend, which were the Aussie dollar and the dollar CAD. As you can see, I had a short position right here that looked something like this. Went short around here. My stops were here. My targets were here at the blue line, approximately. So this is how it looked, and as you can see, the market opened well below its close, well below its close, and my targets should have been hit, right? But this is here's the thing, guys, and this is for you to learn from osmosis. That means learn by other people's mistakes, right? There are two kind of learning techniques. You can learn by trial and error, which is the most common technique to learn something. You do it, you fail, you do it again until you get it, right? But the other thing is that you can learn by osmosis, as they call it, and that is simply by learning from other people's mistakes. And this is what you can do. First of all, I don't usually leave trades throughout the weekend. Why? Because this can happen, right? Sometimes you can be in the good part of it, like so, but sometimes you can be in the bad, right? The reason I left these positions open for the weekend is I'm just going to show you the dollar CAD. You can see that the gap here is to the downside, and the dollar CAD, the gap is to the upside, right? So I knew that these two pairs do not correlate. They are kind of opposite in correlation, so I had myself pretty covered. As you can see, the gap is up, the gap is down on the Aussie CAD. Usually they are opposite in correlation. Here's the mistake. When the market opened yesterday, I was not at my computer. I did not leave a limit order right here for me to take profit, right? Why? I mean, it was intentional. I do admit that I did not want to leave a limit. It's not a that I forgot thing. I was expecting the market to I was going to take off profit right here and then keep some left. But of course, I assumed that I would be at my computer when the market would open, which did not happen yesterday. I was not at my computer. I was not able to close out the target or close out the position, right? Now I came into the market about I came to my computer when the market was about here, right? So I decided to leave the position open instead of closing it with a small profit in expectance of the market would come back into this area and then continue down, right? That did not happen, right? I got stopped out, so I got a losing trade here, and obviously I got a losing trade here, right? Because the market opened above my position then, and I got a worse fill on the position. So overall, which these positions which were supposed to be balanced out, so to speak, and I knew that even if the dollar CAD would get stopped out, my risk to reward on the Aussie dollar was greater than the stop on the the dollar CAD, and I would make money, right? So mistake on my part, or unfortunate on my part. I'm only telling you guys this just because this is something you can learn from, right? Learn from my mistake, my unfortunes, right? I'm not gonna cry about these losses. I mean, I lost about, what's this? A lot, yeah. It's about 120 pips. So pretty bad. Pretty bad. Starting the week with a 120 pip loss. But I'm not gonna cry about it, right? You can use it. You can use this. And learn from it. Learn from my mistakes. So first of all, if you're gonna leave your positions open for the weekend, that's the only reason I did it. Because I knew I was pretty covered. If the dollar CAD thing went up, then the Aussie dollar would probably go down. But leaving trades open for the weekend is always a little risky. So that's why I don't do it a lot. This is kind of the only reason I did it, because I had these two trades on, and I wanted to hold on to them because I knew that I might not get an entry when the market opened. So in that aspect, I was right? But obviously a mistake on my part, not thinking that there was a possibility I wasn't be able to be at my computer, right? So, and of course, not setting a target. So yeah, that's what I have to say about these trades. Now it's just taking a new look on this week on the market, and let's see if we can't find some trades to try to cover these losses. I have one trade on. It's the New Zealand dollar, US dollar. It's this funky looking bat, as you can see right here. In expectings of the market doing something like this, right? We have the first target like so. Let me adjust the targets. So here's our first target, the 38, and the second target, the 618. So that's what I have on running right now. Let's hope that this thing will give us some profit. But let's continue to the most popular of them all, the euro dollar. Let's see what the euro has been up to since the open. So we're gonna begin by checking out the 4 hour this is gonna be a short video, guys. I'm not gonna go through all the pairs because I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow, and then we'll cover it in greater details. So I'm just gonna cover 2-3 pairs right here. So on the 4 hour, what we're seeing is the market broke down through these structure points right here. As you can see, the market is now in a outside return, and we are expecting something like this to happen, right? Simple trend continuation or trend following, at least until this red line right here, right? So now comes we know where our structure point is, or our structure area, right here on the 4 hour. So now it's just a matter of finding an entry reason, right? We have an ABCD, like so. If we are doing a counter trend style trade, we could do something like this, clone. Let's see what that gives us, right? If the market goes right somewhere up in here, and you can do something like this. You can see these the structure points right here, and we can shrink the area down a little. We could take this point right here, do something like this, right? So we've shrunken it down just a little. We can put in a line like so, right? So in the completion of this ABCD, we have structure. We have this these areas right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points on the 1 hour. So not a bad idea, excuse my dog, not a bad idea to think about going short. The RSI is obviously overbought right now, so this could go, of course this could go down from here, but there's no, besides the ABCD, of course we could have some fibs lining up. We have the 120, between the 127 and the 1414 inversion. We have the 618 at the completion of the ABCD about. So I would look for a small push to this area right here if I were to go short on the euro dollar in expectance of the 4 hour trend continuation or trend following thingy, right? So let's check out the pound dollar. Not much on the pound dollar. Dollar yen, yeah, I'm not really too interested in that either. Let's go just quickly over these pairs and see if we can find something. Pound yen, we are currently at this point right here, and we have the previous structure area right here, like so. We could, just to check it out, we are extremely overbought right now. Let's check out the 4 hour. We have something right here. Let's go back a little further, see if we don't have, might get confused with these lines. Something right, nothing that is screaming at me right now, I believe. So we have the New Zealand dollar on, so I'm hoping that that's gonna provide us with profit. I like this level right here. We have some structure through this big up move that's been happening. Hopefully that's the end of the trend line, so we're not going to be pushing up to the trend line right here, but we can do something like this, obviously, and you can see that our target correlate with the trend line right here. So the 618. I'm sorry about the dog. It's whiny. It's whiny. So you can see, yeah, like I said, you can see that the targets are pretty much in sync with the trend line. If the market decides to go down, dollar CAD. I'm not sure about the. I think we'll just talk about. We're gonna talk a little bit more on the trades. On the gap right here. Why the gap happened tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned to the live room tomorrow. Of course, it's free, guys, so you don't have to worry about that. Just click the link below and make sure you press the follow button or stay tuned. Just tomorrow, I think it'll be. I don't really know when. It's gonna be noonish, I believe. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, and I want to have something to say tomorrow. So, and the dog is whiny, so I think we're gonna call this a day. Sorry about the video. I know it's not a great market overview, but make sure you tune in tomorrow, and we'll go through all the pairs in my portfolio. We'll talk about we'll talk forex tomorrow, right? So we'll take some time talking about the market. You of course can ask me questions about the market, and yeah, let's just hope we'll have a few people in the room tomorrow. More than 2 is a bonus, because on the first stream we had 2 people. So be great if you tune in. But like I said, click the link below and press the follow button, and you'll get a notification by email when I go live, right? And I'll think I'll do like a countdown thingy, so you'll have time to get the email and tune in. But at least you learned something hopefully you learned something from my mistakes today. And yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you click the link below and press the follow button on Twitch. Alright guys, until next time.